Look at that smug non-Captain America face and the way he's smiling and just looking at us in the wink, and I just want to punch it right out of him. What is up, Marvel fans? Welcome back to my channel. It's either early in the morning or really late where you are, but today we're going to talk about Episode 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Spoiler warning, just in case you haven't seen it, I need you guys in the comments down below, and if you like these videos, smash that thumbs up. We're going to try to come back and do this every week. Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, we finally get a look at old Wyatt Russell's character, John Walker, a.k.a. in the comics, U.S. Agent, but right now, the new Captain America. And just like a politician sitting and having the right words to say on this interview for Good Morning America, running onto the football field like Captain America would, and the variation of the song playing on the field by the marching band is the exact same music that you're going to hear if you go back to Captain America, the First Avenger, when they're playing the Captain America theme song when he's going on his tour, he's making all the movies. This was before he really was the superhero that he is now. We're seeing that once again post-blip with John Walker. We see him signing the action figures, playing the music, running on. He is being kind of used by the government to be the new face of what everyone perceives as Captain America. Falcon and Bucky, yeah, they're not a big fan of that, but I do like the conversation that we get, just kind of understanding who this character is a little bit at the beginning, and then we see a character that later on reveals himself as his sidekick in Battlestar. And if you know who Battlestar is in the comics, we kind of understand that this is what we perceive to be the Captain America-Bucky relationship of old, but now it's kind of reinvented with two brand new individuals taking on the aliases. And actually, in the comics, at one point, he was actually known as Bucky. So he originally was a wrestler who was given superhuman strength by what was called the Power Broker. And after given that strength, he joins a team called the Bold Urban Commandos, or the Buckies, who supported the Super Patriot, John Walker, which we are seeing here. Together, Walker and the Buckies attacked Captain America at one point and came up a little bit short, but now we are seeing the second part of that story play out, where John Walker was selected to replace Captain America. And then, again, we're going out the comics, John asking if some of his partners could join him in battle. And this is essentially the Bucky to his Captain America, but now he is known as Battlestar. And so again, we're introducing all of these characters straight from the comics. I'm still trying to get a read on John Walker because up until that final moment when we see him tell Sam and Bucky, "Don't get in my way," right? He comes across as, you know, the good guy, the Medal of Honor, like all of these great respected things that we should respect, things that should make him a great Captain America. There's something about him. And, you know, I made the joke at the beginning. I want to punch him right in the face. But there is something about him that kind of rubs, I think, a lot of people watching the wrong way. And I feel like something's up with his character, as well as with Battlestar. So we'll just have to see. Maybe not, but don't get in my way. That's not something you tell someone that you look up to and respect. We reference a lot of heroes in this episode, from an Iron Man to a Bruce Banner when John Walker is talking to Good Morning America, and then they're throwing in all of these Captain America nuggets and moments when they're on the plane, and Falcon is kind of repeating lines that you would think Captain America would say in that situation. I also love the subtle music that plays in the background. First of all, I think Henry Jackman is doing an incredible job, but he's playing music that sounds very familiar to a Winter Soldier and Civil War, but it fits in its own way, and every now and then he'll bring in that Captain America theme song, and it throws us back to those moments with Steve Rogers, and they're just incredible to see. So, who are the Flag Smashers? Now we have a bit of a better idea as to at least their power set. They are super soldiers. Bucky says it at one point. There are 8 super soldiers there. How did they get their powers? Why are there more? But not only that, we actually go and visit someone else who is a lot older now. I believe his name was Isaiah, but he's a super soldier and was a super soldier a long time ago. He actually was sent to take Bucky down, but went to prison either because of that or something else that he did. But he spent time in prison for 30 years, and Bucky never said a word. That pissed Sam off. That created even more of a rift than there already was. But the big issue between these two characters right now is Bucky just feeling this way towards Sam. Why did you give up the shield. I mean, he passed that down to you for a reason, and then Sam has that riff with Bucky because, of course, not telling everyone that there are more super soldiers. So when they go to find out who the Flag Smashers are, they realize, well, they're just more of us. And they say it, they kind of get their butts whooped in that big fight scene. And when you're fighting against that many superpowered individuals, especially, like a Sam Wilson not having superpowers, according to them, John Walker does not have superpowers, but if you're throwing the shield that well, I mean, you got to be a little bit stronger. Maybe you just trained extremely well, but there is a lot to those characters that we're just not sure of yet. So what their goal and their mission is at the end of this episode, after a very, I believe, integral therapy session between those two characters, kind of attempting to settle the conflict between them because they're just clashing right now. They are not getting along too well. They realize that they have to go ask someone who knows a lot about Hydra, because there are references within Bucky's past that could lead them to clues as to who the Flag Smashers are and what their big mission is. They talk about this mission, tomorrow is going to be a new day. When we go to these characters, what does that mean exactly? Well, they have to find this out almost immediately. They split up from our current Captain America, and they go after Zemo. And we get a look at Zemo in his jail cell, playing chess, maybe by himself, maybe with somebody else, but they're going after him. And we saw that scene in one of the teasers where they're actually walking through a city with Baron Zemo, so it looks like they're going to be working together. Will they break him out of prison? And what does that rift between them and the new Captain America signify? Will that be one of the big battles that we get toward the end? And I want to know where the Flag Smashers fall in and what our lead character, what she has to offer us, whether they're the bad guys or leading into maybe who the big bad guys are. I pose to you that question. What does next week's episode hold? Will there be another big reveal in terms of the villain? And how are you feeling about John Walker right now? Do you trust everything that he says? Do you believe there are bad intentions there? Again, he has a great background, a great resume, if you will. But did he fall on a grenade? According to him, he fell on 4. So we're just going to have to see where that goes. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching this video. This was another fun episode, but I want to know, are you enjoying this show so far? Only 4 episodes remaining. Where does it go from here? All right, I'll see you soon.